don't mind my hair, I had to do it up because it's kind of a mess. Anyway, today we are, this is off. Can you move over? Yeah. Oh, and you left my laundry room open again. Okay. So today I am Dory and I've got my helper Beth with me, and we are crafting away. I thought I got in an order from Chalk Couture, so I'm excited. I had gotten all the pieces to do these vintage truck pieces, and so that's what we're going to be working on. I hadn't finished it. I did one side. I happened to have a sample of blackout and was trying to use it all up, so quick did a vintage truck one night when I had the sample open. And for one of my other lives, I did the hello board, the round hello kit. So if you want to go back and look at that. Anyway, I had all kinds of this black ink left, or black chalk from a sample that was left. So I sat and did a whole bunch of black chalk projects. So anyway, I did one side of the vintage truck. These are cutouts. These are wood cutouts. Aren't they cool? So anyway, that's what we're going to be working on. This has, like, it's all interchangeable. You can do both sides of the cutout. I've only done one so far. This has been done for a while, kind of been sitting in the background behind us. And so this is what they look like when they come. They're completely white. You could paint them if you wanted to. But I like the wood. It's kind of like a wood grain like look to it. It totally, if you can see that, it totally looks like farmhouse. So I really like the way the white looks, and maybe at some point I'll get into doing some more painting on it. And another part of it that comes with it is this little base. So you can set the truck right on the base like this, and you can put different letterings and stuff down here. And then there's two parts that go to, this was the part I didn't know because I was new at this, live and learn, right? Was that there's two different little things you can put on there and paint, chalk them with matching transfers. So I thought originally that this is the second one. So anyway, I've got enough to do two sets all together. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all today. We'll see how this is going. And we've got dry time, so we may only do one side of each of them. But anyway, I thought we'd work on this today. Could you straighten this one out because it's crooked? Do you see how crooked it is? Okay, trying to straighten you up on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook Live, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm Dory with Prairie Scraps, and we're just doing a craft. Like I said, these are Chalk Couture surfaces that they have. When I first started doing truck projects, the vintage truck, they actually had an older transfer, and the mess up for me was that the older transfer I thought was going to fit on this, but then I panicked at the last minute and did order the new one just in case, because I knew that also my vintage truck is not as sticky anymore as it used to be. So, so anyway, that's what I am going to be working on today. So if you just join me, go ahead and say hey and put a pound live. If you see that little red dot up there, you're watching me live. And if you're watching on the replay, I want to hear that you did it too. So go ahead and put hashtag replay so that I know and get extra, likes and everything on this video. So please go ahead and comment live or replay, whichever one you're coming to me as. And we're going to be working on this vintage truck today. So I thought I'd start, see, I think this one can go, I'm trying to figure out what truck colors to do to make sure that it's like over different holidays. And because this is green, I think this could go for spring. I think it could go for fall. I think it could go for even Christmas. It's not a very dark Christmassy color. So I don't know what color to do the truck on the other side. Have any ideas? I don't know what color.
I don't either.
I don't know if I want to go. I just got in this. This is a brand new color it is, oh, it's not a brand new color, papaya. I was trying to get an orange color in. So I've got that, and that's why I was thinking maybe we'll hold off on the truck a little, although I wanted to get that done. I can't make up my mind. Okay, so the new truck transfer goes both ways. So you can see, like, this is the opposite, so that you could do both sides. You have to do, so this would be the truck that goes on this side. And what I was trying to figure out is, for the old vintage add-on, I had Buffalo Check, one of my favorites. I can't see. Christy said something. It's too far away. I'm sorry. Oh, nope, this is going the wrong way. So we can't use that one anyway today. But this is the old, you can make the truck a Buffalo Check, the old add-on. So I was kind of hoping I could use it, but it would have to be this side. I thought they fit each other, but I'm not really sure. I don't think they're the same, so that rules out that. We won't be able to do that one at all, the Buffalo Check. So anyway, these are reusable transfers. The cool thing about it is this says it's 2 and this says it's 1. I think they did this great. They changed them around. You used to do this base part of the truck first, and then you would do this part second, but it's really hard to center it onto the projects. So let's start with that one. We're gonna fuzz it off because this is the first time I'm using this side of the truck. You want to set this aside. I'm going to fuzz it off. You can use just a regular towel or whatever you want. I'm going to do this a few times because I don't want it to get stuck on there.
Yeah, that would not be good.
And,
What color is your pizza?
I don't know. What color? See, I guess we're going to end up with all 4 seasons. So what colors go with all 4 seasons? Maybe should we do, well, let's do this part black, I think.
Just plain?
Yeah, just like this.
And
It'll be opposite this. So this part I did the bottom black and the upper part green. I think I'm going to do black. Or should we do gray? We could do gray.
Gray.
Let's do gray.
It's lighter.
It's lighter. Okay, I'm going to fuzz this really good so it doesn't stick too hard on this. And we'll set that aside. And then we'll try to center it on here. I really love these cutouts. I love the idea of it. And one of the things that I really like about Chalkatour is they have kept our surfaces, especially if you're a designer, at a really reasonable rate. It doesn't cost, like I can buy them from the company and turn around, paint them, and resell them at craft fairs. And you have to stop moving your chair. And I still have enough to make a profit doing that, even in my area where we're a small area. So there it is. I put it on. I'm just making sure I got it centered on there. There are these little like X, I don't know if you can see those. This little X thing, if it were on like a big board, you could go ahead and chalk through that. It is a silk transfer, so even though it looks white through the transfer, it's still got fabric in there. It's silk. And so that's where the paint stays in the white areas. So we decided gray, right? And so this is our brand new one. We had, because of COVID, of course, we had some issues with packaging, and so their solution was to come up with the exclusive purple color. And this is the new Creamy Dreamy. And the purple lidded ones do not have the seal on them. They're just fine. They just don't have the seal. But if you open a new container of them, and this is such a good consistency. It's kind of like yogurt. It's a great consistency right out of the bucket. It looks great. So I'm just gonna lay some of this on. It does not matter if you use too much. You can always put it right back in and reuse it. And we're just gonna spread it on. The hard thing about the truck is that it's very close to the edges. That's the one thing about it. So you don't want to go off the edge. But it's chalk, so it's washable. So you can completely get it off, no problem, by washing it off. And I'm just trying to cover all the areas. I have on occasion, there's a part of the old vintage truck that I used to never notice, and I don't know, I'm trying to remember what part of it was. I would not notice, I think it was on the door, I would not notice that I needed to fill it in, and I'd pull it and be like, oh, I missed a whole entire section. So we're just gonna spread this on the wheels. Get this on here. Trying to get that little bumper side. On this side, it at least isn't going off the wood. The other side has got wood showing, so it's hard to trying to get all the parts and spread it out nice and evenly. There we go. It's a little, you know, like getting off the edges, a little bit more messy that way. But I'm just kind of smoothing it off, getting any ridges off. Make sure I have everything evenly covered, and you want to work quickly. You don't want it to dry up too much because it will stick to the screen. So we'll see how this goes. This out of the way so you can see this is the best part. You get to peel and check it. You kind of want to pull nice and slowly. Sometimes if you pull too fast, it'll peel off different things, and it's always so very exciting to pull it off and see such great detail. Now, the second part of this you wouldn't even need, because this totally does show the entire, all the nice details of the truck. There's just really no better way to get such a detailed vintage truck. And whenever I've done, oop, we've got a little goopies. Whenever I've done the vintage trucks, they always sell really well. So I got a little goopy here. I'll just leave that. I think it'll actually get covered. Yeah. All right, so there you go. That's what it looks like before we've gotten the second one. Isn't that cute? It looks so nice. Yeah. So anyway, put your votes below what colors we should do. Maybe yellow. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the other color. I think since we've got this out, this vintage truck, I think I'm going to do the other one.
Can I do it?
She makes me nervous. The reason I was saying was because since I've got the gray open, I think I'm going to use it, okay? And I can use a different transfer. So, we gotta, you know what I didn't do on that other one? Was did I have to write on the back side of that one? You want to check and see if, I usually try to write on the backs of them. Oh, I sure did right away when I cut them apart. The reason I write on the back of them is because I often get confused when I'm washing them and try to put them together. I can never figure out which one it is. And these are nice and ordered. A1, A2, B1, B2, which is great. All right, this one I've used before. It's not needing as much.
But you still should do it.
Yep, fuzzing. That, and I know from experience, I don't want to take too much fuzzing off. You just, to get them cleaned up, we just throw them into a pan of water. We've got some board erasers that I use to help get the chalk off. And just scrub it off on both sides. I usually put it with the sticky side up, wash that off, then turn it over. Do it with the non-sticky side with the water kind of running on it. And that cleans it up. And then I also went, and then I lay it out in a towel with a sticky side up to dry. And get more gray on this. I think we're doing another gray.
I like the gray.
I do too. All right. I know you wanted to do this, but
I can have stuff in front of me.
I know. This makes me a little more nervous. All right.
At least it's not ink.
Anyway, then what I do is, I let it dry for just a little bit. It used to be that you would, when they first came out with, Chalkatour is a fairly new company, and they've been kind of figuring things out as they go along. And they used to tell you to, you could let it dry overnight or hang it up to dry overnight. But I think what works actually better than doing that is going ahead and while it's still kind of wet, putting the backer on it. So right before I put the backer back onto the transfer, on the sticky side, I go over it with a baby wipe or a Lysol wipe and just wipe it off and rejuvenate that sticky side just to clean everything up really good. And then while it's still a little bit moist, not sopping wet, I put it back on the backer. And that helps keep that stickiness on the truck or on any of the transfers. So that's what we do. So we're doing this second truck here. We're going to let this one kind of assembly line style go. All right. And do you want to pull this one?
Sure.
Okay. Pull this way from this side, but don't put it against your shirt.
Yeah.
Because it will come out of your clothes because it's chalk and you can fix it, but
Still, you don't want
right. I think at some point we're gonna have to. So anyway, there you go. We homeschool, and Bethany was complaining last week because I haven't given them a summer break. I kind of have, they just didn't know it. We've had a couple weeks off here and there. She's like, everybody else is off for the entire summer.
Yeah.
We homeschool, so we weren't quite done with all of our schoolwork for the year, and we have Bethany is moving to middle school next year, and I have one moving to the high school that they've been doing their school together. And so they're both going to have different hourly schedules. And so I'm trying to finish up this year's school, even though there's a lot there to finish. It is a lot to finish. Okay, so that truck turned out even better. That one turned out really nice.
I like that one.
Yep, so we're going to let that one dry. I don't want these to fall over and get goobered. So we'll set that down. Okay, you want to do this first?
Yeah.
All right, I was looking up, I'm like, do you do all kinds of colors or whatever do you do? This is the transfer. It is called the Vintage Truck Add-on, all the seasons. And the cool thing about this is it's got all the seasons on it. So this ends up being kind of a set, or you could set them back there right behind us too.
Yeah. I didn't know.
I think I might. I've been leaving a lot of my transfers on the backing all in one piece. When I first started, we would always cut each one with the transfer, and now I'm gonna go take the trucks and put them in water. Just fill the sink up with a little bit of water so that they're not drying off too much.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous. Okay. So I'm thinking about just doing, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I am very indecisive today. I want to do the autumn. So I'll take this top autumn off. I'm just going to cut. There's nice lines made, and if you can get in there, it'll cut. I am not a very good straight cutter, I found. I'm not very good at this. I get very crooked left. I can't cut in the lines, apparently. I missed kindergarten or something. I don't know. Just going to cut them apart. I'm going to do Welcome Autumn first. And I think I'm going to use the new papaya that we got. Papaya.
Papaya.
Mm-hmm.
The orange color.
Yep. All right. Welcome Autumn is going to be our first one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because this has 4 sides, you could put 4 different sides and then you switch it for season. So one of the things I've been trying to figure out is,
you can switch it every season.
yep. So, you put one of each of the sayings on each side of the block. But what I've been trying to figure out is, if I were to sell this, how much would I sell it for? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Like, what's a reasonable amount? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm shooting for. Okay, so this is the papaya. It's brand new. It's going to have that sealed thing in there. And so we're going to keep that because you want to keep it to keep the seal nicely on there. I'm just using one of our little stir sticks.
I didn't know until this year that they had those on there.
Well, they didn't used to have them on, and then I got my whole kit. There were 5 or 6 of these chalks in the kit. This one I'll let you spread. Okay.
Okay. Just hope I don't get it all over the stick.
Please, yes, don't move it all over. All right, and then we need pumpkins to go with our.
But then there's only 2 sides of the pump.
It's just like buttering toast, but we don't want the butter all over our fingers. In this case, we don't want chalk all over. The good thing is that you could be a really messy chalker,
Like
and it
me?
all cleans up as long as, you know, the chalk all cleans up. Yeah, like you.
That sounds like me. I'm doing better.
So anyway, we've had a busy summer because the girls, yep, have swim team every morning for an hour and a half from 8 to 9:30. Oh, I'm off the line. These are all the pumpkins, right? I don't know. And then when they get home from swim team,
Sometimes I have to finish my chores.
yep, chores first. They get up early, do their chores.
Yeah.
And then go to swim team. All right, you ready to pull?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how that looks. I think we're gonna like papaya. I kind of like the color orange. What do you
I like orange.
like? Orange?
Depends what is on. Sometimes. I like it. And I didn't get it all the way up the stick.
Oh my gosh. If Christy watches me, please tell me what I'm doing absolutely wrong here. All right, so these also say, ooh, nice job.
I like it.
That is. Okay,
Because
Yes.
his name is Autumn.
it is. That would be a good one for your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are also A1 and A2, and I'm hoping that that means they
Okay, where's
go with these. Which is which? This one. This is the pumpkin. Isn't this fun? There's all kinds of pieces. All right. Ooh, that is close. There's not much holding that one down. There's not much wood around this. Yeah, it comes pretty close to that wood. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's a tight fit. So you'll have to make sure it's really down and it doesn't move on you. Okay. Do you want to throw that other?
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, that autumn one. Okay, see if you can get that one spread out.
I'll spread this one out and then I'll put that in. These in the water.
This one I think I'm going to put back on the backing because it's going to be a while before we dry. All right. Can you give me, where did that autumn thing go?
Right here.
Okay. I'm going to try to do a second time. Sometimes you can get a second time as long as it's not too thick. The only thing is you don't want to put it down, pull it up, put it down, because it does smear. And all I do is I use a second squeegee to just put it down and get the bubbles out. A clean one. Okay. I'm going to do this one quick and see if I can pull it off. Suppose I maybe should have waxed these. I don't know. I didn't even read the directions. Most of our...
Well, one of them we just got today. It said to
wax it. Oops.
Or, well, not these.
If it's wood, you want to wax it. That's the rule.
Oh.
So we might have wanted to wax it, especially with orange.
It's coming off.
Well, this is our... I know, for you, you did the first one. I'm doing the second time. That's what I'm saying. Okay. We'll see. Ooh, those pumpkins are very cute.
I like them.
Okay. My welcome autumn isn't too bad. That's the second time.
And then I got the pumpkins.
All right.
I got orange myself.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, that one has to be set aside. Oh, we got here. This one can go in with the trucks. And then this is not the other one. This one is. So I bought these. They come in a 2-pack. So you get the 4 of these little things, 2 of the big boards, and then 2 trucks that come in together. So hey, bring the pumpkins back. Beth. She ran on me. Uh-oh. Well, bummer. I can't do the pumpkins. All right. I think she ran off with it. She likes to help so much sometimes, and maybe a little bit extra. I needed those pumpkins yet.
You still needed those?
Yeah, for the other one. Did you put it in the water? It's too late.
Yeah, I did put them in.
Too late. All right, so the other one that goes on here is actually... is actually the watermelon. So I think I'll do a watermelon on one side since you've taken away the pumpkins.
Sorry.
Do you want to get the orange, the papaya closed up? These are chalk paste. They're totally washable. They're water soluble, so like totally fine. I have more problems cutting than anything else. I cannot cut it in a straight line. All right, so I think I'm going to do the watermelon since we ran off with the pumpkins.
Sorry, I didn't know you had to use it.
Yep.
What color?
We're going to try to do them twice. The green. Watermelons are green.
Oh yeah, the outside's green.
The inside is red.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this one because
That one you have to mix up.
yeah, well, it's going to be messy. That one's going to slow us down. Okay. We might have to get some more scrapers in here at some point. One of the things I didn't do was get all that extra off. This was one of the ones that came in my kit. And I didn't save the little seal inside of it. I threw it away. I didn't realize we were supposed to save them. So I guess the only good thing is I seem to be using paste. I ran out of white paste yesterday. Did you know that?
No.
She wasn't here when I was doing my live yesterday with my furniture, my farmhouse furniture. You should check it out. It turned out so cute. It's sitting behind us. I need to seal it yet, but other than that,
Where was I?
You were at the movie.
Oh yeah.
Went to the movie. You abandoned ship.
Oh yeah, because we usually do that.
Huh? That didn't sound like English.
Because we usually do the lives at 7, not.
Yep, and you were at the movie. And I was home alone.
It was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
What did you go to? Black Widow? Is that what you went to?
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible movie. Was it
Is-
scary?
No.
No?
No, it's not scary.
Okay. All right.
No, I like them.
Little watermelons. Aren't those cute? Okay. So we got that. And I can't do the other one of that because that's very wet.
Yeah.
All right. Can you take that?
Do you want me to put them in the thing? Or do you want me to keep this here?
Yeah, you can stick it there for a minute.
Okay.
We're not going to, oh. All right. And then you just want to get like the dry parts all back in there so that they reconstitute. Even if they've dried up a little bit, you can add water. The old ones they would dry up more often. These creamy, dreamy ones, the brand new chalks, they work so beautifully. But even if there's a little bit of crustiness and you put it back down in, it will reconstitute when you leave it overnight.
Hearts.
Okay, so we're doing hearts.
Yeah.
Are any of these dry? This one actually feels pretty dry.
That one's the first one.
Yep.
So. What are we gonna do next?
Over the river and through the woods. What color should we do that? This is where I was stumbling. Maybe we should just do black.
Yeah. It's simple. Matches the trucks.
I got gray on there. Or we could do gray. I tend to do gray. Gray is my black. I like to do...
Yeah, I like gray too.
Oh.
Let's do gray.
I don't know. I'm not good at the cutting. Just... I don't know if I underestimate. Maybe I have too many painkillers going right now. I don't know. Even when I don't have painkillers, I don't seem to be doing that.
Oh, you do have a lot.
This might be a project. We're doing a couple of different sides. This might be a project we might not finish up today just because there are so many sides to consider.
There's 2 of us.
There is 2 of us, but we have to wait for drying time. And I don't have the hair dryer out here, and I don't want to run the hair dryer. And we're already been live for 30 minutes, so we don't want to go too much longer.
Okay.
So as much as you could sit and do this all night, our guests cannot. Okay. I wanted to see what my green looked like. It's been a long time since I've used my green. This is the old chalk. Ooh, it's dry. See how that dries up? I can... Yeah, this is not going to happen anytime soon.
Why isn't it coming up?
I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to put some water in there. They say to use distilled water to loosen it up. I'll put it in there and then I'll be playing around with that for a while trying to get that going. All right, so that's voted off the island. We can't do that. I don't know. My red might be the same. When I first did this a few years ago, I'm going to need a... Oh, I got one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one's actually pretty good. This one I reconstituted a little bit ago because I was trying to get red.
Did you get red?
What?
Did you get red?
What do you mean get red? Yeah, this is red.
Did you use the red?
No, I was trying to get it going though. It usually takes me a day or so. I'll put water on it, let it sit for a while, then I'll kind of chop away at it. The only bad thing is that this is the old ones. That we don't have this problem anymore. The Creamy Dreamy is just so much more creamy and seems to stay together better than the old formula. But I'm not going to waste it. I love this stuff and it works just fine. They just tend to be a little bit on the lumpy side. All right. I don't think I want to do red on there though. I think let's do
black.
Black.
Okay.
Okay. And that's a purple lid, so it doesn't, this is a brand new one. This one is black velvet. So, you want to do that one? Okay, please don't get all over because black gets messy. All right. I could, however, do, that's right. I didn't fuzz that one. We might be in trouble. Ooh, boy.
Mom.
It's okay, just do it. Don't
Okay.
take too long. Okay. Since I got the red going, I think I'm going to use the red. I'm going to fuzz it though.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
This is my first time doing the new version of the truck, so some of it's going to be a little bit of trial and error, I think. This one again is pretty, oh my goodness. That little heart is off. Why? Keep it up. Don't stop. I don't want it to dry. Okay, this one's Valentine's, I think. Oh, we might have to do like pink with the red. for this one.
And oh, we have the pink in the thing.
Pink where?
It's in the thing next to me.
I have a couple different pinks we could use.
The one that's on the table is
We could do a red truck. Since red seems to be working.
Yeah.
Move this closer. These hearts are really tiny.
They are. Okay, I got this. Just hope this comes off good.
Red does stain the transfers, and it's okay. It doesn't hurt it, just as long as you get it, like the most of it off the clear part of the transfer. How's that going?
Good.
Okay. Sometimes if you take it off slow enough, and if you notice something is not covered, then you can put it back down lightly and fix it. This is one of our tools I'm using. It's nice for doing little portions. Watch out for your shirt.
Yeah.
What did you do?
There's a little bit of on the but that's okay.
I don't think it's fine. Okay, hold it up. Show them what you did. All right, can we do the other one right away?
Yeah. Before I run off with it again.
Here, why don't you pull this and give me the letters, and I'll...
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so how do we want to do this?
It has this side.
You don't have to do it that way. I was thinking it would have been smarter to just go this way. But I want to see,
Pull this off.
want them all going the same direction. Okay. Pull that off. Is it turning out?
Yeah. Okay.
This creamy dreamy is so much thicker.
I got the little hearts off. I like those hearts.
All right, leave that aside. And then we got to put that, I'm gonna open up the other one. Quite the assembly line here. I was only planning on doing one, but since we're working on it, might as well
Do them all.
do well. Hopefully I did this straight, but now that I look at it, this one I'm going to really push in and make sure it gets in, because it's the second time on it.
Yeah.
And then you can take those two that we have lined up.
Not the hearts, right?
No, not the hearts.
Not the hearts. The watermelon. Can I do the watermelon?
I'll do it because it's the second lay, right? I'll do the second one.
Okay.
All right, there's our black.
Let's see how it turns.
Oh, it's a mess.
Oh.
I'll have to fix it later, I think. It kind of bled. And it's crooked.
Yeah.
All right, go take that and wash it.
Yeah.
That one wasn't maybe a good idea. See how it kind of bled through the S? And to me, it looks crooked. So I'm gonna take this off right away and try to do it over again. Hopefully I can get it all off, even though I didn't wax. This will be a testament to it. Oh, and it's gonna have a residue there. All right, well, goes to show you can do just about anything and then just fix it. I may have to paint this side. I guess that's what I could do, is have to repaint it if it doesn't come off. I might need a board eraser for this. That's amazing. It actually kind of stuck in there. Don't leak on my good side. Shoot. I'm making a mess. Good news is we can fix it, right? I'm just going to have to fix it at a later time. I'll go back with the board eraser. See? It's kind of stuck on there. Okay, so I made a big mess out of that one. I think I'm going to stick to only doing these things once. I do think this red one was a little less... I just can't resist. I have to do it, right? That one was kind of blurry to begin with. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna try it. Can I do it? Get it down kind of good. This one actually I can, because it was thinner, I think it might be easier to go through. She's going to be upset because we wrecked that.
What? What did we wreck?
Huh?
What did we wreck?
I wrecked that one. I took it off.
Whoa.
It was crooked.
I know.
So I'll have to use the board eraser on it. And...
I got the pumpkins back.
Oh, is it too wet yet? Lay it upside down, let it dry. We've already painted the other side, so. All right, let's see if I can get a second use out of this one. Not too bad.
I like it.
All right, that one for sure has to be washed because it's
Red.
red stains. All right, so I think we're gonna be done for now because I don't want to, well, I guess I could do, I think I'm gonna let it dry. I'm nervous about that for a bit. So we've got one of each side of the little truck things. And then we've got these two trucks. This is the green. I think I'm gonna do this truck red. I happen to have it right here. I don't remember if I use this one or not. I'm gonna fuzz it off before I use it a few times. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today. So, Beth had all kinds of complaints this week about school, too much school, all the other kids get off, I'm a mean mom. But, like when we want to take a week off at Christmas or more, or if we want to go on vacation at a different time, we do that. We don't worry about it. Okay, so what you do for the second one is you place it over the top. This was, actually it's pretty warm in here, so it's pretty dry, that first layer. So you can see, that's how it looks. And I'm running out of these. So I'm just going to have to deal with what I have, I think. The red, like I said, the red is going to stain the transfer. So forevermore, I'll have red on my transfer. Not a big deal. It doesn't affect the use of it whatsoever. It just is going to have the, ooh, I almost flung it. It'll just have the outside of it. All right. She is in there washing. Because of my surgery, I can't go very easily back and forth, which is why I've had her for my little helper. Besides that, she's been, even when I wasn't laid up yet, she was still kind of sitting in the background watching every move, so I thought I would have Beth help. And she likes to do the chalking for sure. And certainly it's a fun thing for kids. In fact, our new catalog, it hasn't come out yet, but they're going to be releasing a kit just for kids. But I tell you what, it makes me nervous because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to the craft. So I don't want them to get like wrecked or goobered or have to, and I don't like to fix very much. So anyway, I mean, she's getting better. And she means well. But it makes me nervous. She's cute. Right?
Oh, you're doing red.
Yeah, I figured I would do red. I can't get the streaks out here. I'm not going to be able to do. How long is it? I wonder if this side will lift it off for me. Trying to get all the streaks out. It's a little more runny than
the other ones.
Yep. Nice thing with it being water soluble, if it does dry up on you or gets too thick, you can just add a little bit of distilled water into it, and it totally makes it better. I'm gonna get these big streaks out.
I'll be right back.
Where are you heading? What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Just go to the bathroom. All right, we'll see how this works. Hopefully I got those streaks out pretty good. Oh, get the red off my fingers so we don't do any more boo-boos than we already have. All right, here we go. Slowly so we don't pull the gray off. Oh boy, this really stuck. I'm holding my breath for my own sake today. I don't know, but it's pretty cute. Yeah, that red kind of leaked a little bit, even though it's very sticky. All right, there it is. Red is dangerous. Okay, so there's our red and gray truck. Isn't that cute? And then the other side is black and green. So some of our lettering is probably going to have to be green so it matches. And then what you can do is you put it on top of this so it says Welcome Autumn. And you can change out, now I don't know where to grab it. So there, that's how you can do it. Isn't that cute? I guess we wouldn't want
The Christmas.
maybe green, right?
Yeah.
Splattered a little red on there. Okay, so I keep getting red everywhere. So that's what you would do, and then this one's the pumpkin. Yep, autumn. So then you could put your little pumpkins in the back of your truck. Isn't that the cutest? So, and you get 4 different seasons when you do this whole entire thing. So like I said, you buy the trucks, you buy the little back ends, and you buy the little things, but still it's a very affordable project to do, and you get year-round use for it. So you can find a place to put it, like on your mantle or something, and then just switch it around according to whatever holiday you're in. So we've still got a second layover on all the ones we did today. We've also got more sides of this one that we're still finishing up. But I'm going to let you go because we're getting to the point where everything is kind of wet here. And I don't want to wreck what we did so far because it's all very cute. So anyway, that is our vintage truck. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to comment below. Tell me which one you like. And if you have any suggestions for colors and stuff, what would be your ideal color truck? That's the hard part. I've been trying to figure out what to do. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. Come back next time. I will be live again. And please let me know that you watch the replay. So, okay, you gotta do that one fast. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna wait just a minute.